Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to Surviving the Aftermath. Hopefully we can survive the foremath, or the what's to come. Hopefully we can survive the future here. We've got 2 extra carriers. We have really low food stocks right now. Like danger low food stocks. And that's because we haven't harvested this yet. Still waiting for them to do that. I have workers assigned to the field, so let's hope they do that like now. Hopefully. We got fishing huts going as well, but we don't have the trappers because I haven't had the carriers, and I really need you guys to do this. Hurry up. Please hurry. Harvesting. Go. Oh yeah, there's our food, baby. All right, we no longer have a problem with food. Okay. We really have a problem with planks and concrete. And I think that's a lot of it has to do with us just having very limited carriers. We need more people to show up. And I don't know how to get them to show up. I think it's a random event thing. I don't know how that works. I'm also noticing that the gate itself is serving as a warehouse. So maybe the warehouse wasn't really necessary. I don't know. Heat wave comes in one day. We are going to be prepared for that. Thankfully, we have 2. Oh, hello. Yes, you. Bring that stuff back here. All right, good. Now he's at camp, which means we get all of his supplies. That means concrete. We're settled for that. We want Mr. Explorer Man to go out and get this wood, though, too, though. And, yeah, wood more than science at this time. We really need that bad. So next turn, he's going to go get that and bring that to us. But since he managed to stop off at camp, we have his food stocks that he brought. That's the jerky. And we have a bunch of concrete now. So awesome. Let's get this expanded to the wood stock too then. So work areas, make this bigger. And there's actually not a whole lot of wood over here. Oh boy. There's a bunch of wood here. We have some concrete. Let's get the stuff in our immediate vicinity right here. It's probably pretty quick. And there's actually some wood and some additional concrete right here. So let's have the work area be this for a second. Food-wise, they really only have 1 berry left here. So I'm thinking, like, as soon as that's harvested, we gotta move the food stock. We don't have enough colonists to carry, so, like, it's only gonna be 1 colonist doing the 1 berry anyway. We'll wait until that's gone first. Now, we also have demolished buildings. Right, I don't want that. We have somebody injured. Maybe they got injured on the job. Maybe they slipped and fell down this tree. I don't know what it was, but they're injured. So we're going to get somebody on medical tent, which means we only have 1 carrier. Oh, no. See this food? See this food? It needs to be brought here by carriers, I think. The cookhouse is completed, which now we have no carriers. Right now they're making veggie meals. Delicious vegetable stew made from any combination of available vegetables. We have meat meals made from meats, which we're not currently getting meat right now. We have fish, I guess. Mixed meal includes both meat and vegetables and contains all vitamins and nutrients a colonist needs to survive and avoid malnutrition. And then there's an insect meal, which is an unusual stew made from every type of available insect. Insects are a good alternative to meat. It's a grub. Hakuna Matata, man. Let's do veggie meals, though, because we're going to have a lot of potatoes. I think jerky. Does jerky count as meat? I'm wondering if jerky counts as meat. You know, let's see if it does. We'll go with the mixed meal. We need meat for that, though. We don't have insects. No, we need specifically meat, I think. And I don't think the fish counts as meat. So we'll do vegetables. Yeah, we'll do vegetables. Now, that is going to mean that... wait, does she go get the food herself? Oh, you're doing the medical tent. Who works here? It's, It's you?
Huh?
Scarlet works there? Wait, I thought you were tending... Oh, no. So... Do you actually transport the materials here, or do you need a carrier to do that? Because I feel like you should transport the resources you need for your own job. Right? Yeah. I think so. I know so. There it is. Okay. So she's going to get her own resources brought here. Good. We need wood, though. We don't have enough of it. Kind of hoping that's why we're going after this guy, because this camp has 40 wood. We could really use that. I think I'm going to... I can't double staff the sawmill, unfortunately, because there's no carriers as is. Let's see. Where can we give up people? You know what? I think we have plenty of plastics and fibers for now. I'm going to go ahead and get you that. And I think we're also good on metals. So I'm going to pull you off there, too. Give us a couple of carriers. We have something making... Should we max priority on this? I think so. I want to be as efficient as possible with that food. Tailoring is going to be really necessary in a second. Thankfully, it's only a heat wave. I don't think that affects clothing. But we'll definitely need people being treated. We have 2 patient slots per medical tent. And I think the heat wave is... I don't think the heat wave is going to demand our attention quite as bad because we have the water. But if this was like a radiation fallout or radioactive rain or whatever it is, that would be a bigger problem. We're also going to get 2 carriers back once these harvests are done. All right, so the last little bit of their harvest. And we're not going to replant because the heat will be affecting it anyway. So as soon as stuff is reharvested, we just pull these guys off the fields. Specialist ready for action. Let's go get you the wood. Go get it. Well, they're going to have to fight the bandits to do it. But, like, again, they don't have a whole lot of resources. So, do you have the wood on you? No. So you have to scavenge next turn. You fight this turn, scavenge next turn, then bring it back the following turn. Ugh. All right, 2 days until we have the wood then. Well, that's going to suck, but all right. I like how he left the field at 81%. Thanks for nothing. Just finish the job before you come back home. You could have done so. I know you could have done so. Heat wave incoming any second now. I guess it doesn't come in the middle of the... I guess it, like, maybe there's a point in the day where it hits as opposed to hitting right in the beginning of the day. This deposit's gone, meaning there's no more berries over there. So let's move the work area over here. Yeah, to get those berries instead. We have 92 food. We're set. Here comes the heat wave. Oh boy. Anticlimactic because I went to the map screen. If you scroll the mouse, I'm somebody who likes to zoom all the way out a lot. But if you scroll the mouse when you're already out, then it zooms you out to the map view. And it's like... it messes with me. I want to turn it off. I don't know how. Is it in the controls? I'll look at it after this video. I don't want to go to the map screen unless I click the button, because I like to zoom out really quickly. Okay, so currently at -4 water. But we have some in storage, right? 600 in storage. Ah, that's where it shows us the storage. It's up here. I wish it would show us right here. That would be nice, right? 588 out of 600 right here on the thing. But I suppose it's easier to access it here just because, like, you might have multiple water tanks. But I think this will hold us over through this disaster. Hoping it will. We don't need you to cultivate. Goodbye. Goodbye. We don't need you to cultivate any of that. Become carriers and do carrier things, please. Let's make sure we are good with... oh, wow. We're good with wood now, too. That's awesome. Let's double staff wood. Just make sure we get a lot of it. We're double staffing fish. Very nice. And I think we're going to handle this disaster quite nicely. Let's resume construction on the tailoring station. Specialists, please grab the wood. Thank you much. Specialist now has how much wood? 40 wood on them. Good. And you're going to come back here next turn. Then we're going to go get the rest of the research. Then we're going to scout. how long does this last? It just says it's upon us. That's all it says. It's upon us. Crops are going to wither, it says. I want to drop 2 additional fields. One right here and one right here. Now I want to build them, but I'm not going to cultivate them yet. There's not going to be any crops. Okay. So let's just turn this off for a second just to make sure that they don't grow them. We don't want anyone working here either. So we also want to make sure that if it selects somebody to work here, we turn it off. Because it will do that right away. Now, I am going to do, I think I'm going to grow corn in this one. Potatoes over here. Corn in this one. We'll do potatoes in 3 of them. Just because this is going to take a lot longer to grow. And I need the food now. Okay. It doesn't look like it because I have 101 food. But we're gonna use that. A group of survivors have arrived at the gate. Hello, 3 adults. Beautiful. They're bringing with them 1 cloth. They also have some corn. They have some tools, fish, all good things. Love it, love it. We came from a nearby farm. We're also gonna give us Aramis. His exploration is much better, but his scavenging is not so great. But his exploration is good, so he's going to have a little bit more on the action points, which is nice. Science point multiplier. Research missions. Oh, I didn't even know that was a thing. Good. Yeah, we're obviously going to accept these guys. And he feels guilty about working safely with patients while his wife is away scavenging. Still, the joy of seeing her return almost makes up for the sorrow of seeing her leave. Aww. It would be easier if their children were still with them, but in the end, it's better that they are somewhere safe. Okay, so somewhere safe. That implies that their children are still alive. His children are still with them. That made me think that maybe they died. I was like, this is a bitter ending. But it says they're better that they're somewhere safe. Not a better place, which would still imply to me that they're dead. But somewhere safe implies that they're alive. He's a scout. Good, accept. So we have a second guy, and he has more action points than he does because exploration is better. But science point multiplier, I don't know. He's going to get 115 for scavenging there. And he's going to get 115. Are your stats the same on that? Your research is 3. And your research... Can I have his stats, please? How do I get your stats, like, reliably? It just says scout, which I want to do, don't get me wrong, but I want to see your stats. Okay, there's some plastics there. Research is 2. Well, I guess it doesn't really matter. We'll have you get the research next turn. And then you are going to bring that wood back to us. And then once you're done doing that, next turn, you're going to explore this side or this side, one of these 2 sides. And now we have 2 people on the map, which is going to help exploration much, much faster. All good things. Now, it says we're low on clothes. These guys brought 1 clothes with them, but they also brought more people, which means we're going to have homeless people now. Luckily, we unlocked Tier 2 housing. So, let's go to getting shanties. Shanty takes a little bit more to build, but a little bit better protection against radiation. And they hold 3 people. So we're going to pop a shanty. I was kind of hoping to build it here, but I don't have the research to get rid of these toxic fallout things yet. Actually, we could build them over here. That's not bad. Let's build them like this. We can build them like right here. And then another one here. I like it. Let's do it. Boom. Actually, let's build the other one right now. Yeah. I would like to go 1 over just to make it so there's a path here, but they can always walk around this way. That's not a big deal. Put it right here. Bam. Okay. 2 shanties going down. That gives us housing for the 3 colonists that are homeless, as well as expansion. And then, since we'll have room for expansion, we can start destroying these little tents and replace them with shanties, which is a little bit resource intensive, admittedly, but it is what it is. Now, our Lancaster here, he's out of action points on the map, but he's at camp. He's going to hang around camp for a while. I don't know if he is affected or impacted at all by lack of housing, food, water. I don't think he's affected by any of that stuff. Healing speed in the colony, though, is 5. So this is how you heal him. He's low on health, so while he's in the colony, he's going to heal. So we're going to leave him here today. I don't know whether or not he actually heals when there's a disaster on them, but maybe he does. We'll leave this as potatoes. We'll leave this as potatoes, and we'll leave this one as potatoes. But nobody is working these fields yet. We're going to stick these guys on the fields to harvest, or sorry, to start planting them. We're going to get them planting as soon as the heat wave is over. High priority to get this building built, please. Construction's going, and homeless people are no longer homeless. Nice. This one can start building too, because we have a lot of resources now. Oh yeah, look at this. Planks, concrete. All this stuff looks great, but we're not building tools and we're not making clothes. Now we have a tailor, so we can start making clothes now. So that's good. Since we're making clothes, that means we're using fabric. We want someone working there. And metals are probably going to start dropping when we start making tools, so let's have somebody there. And let's start making tools. We can also do some decorative stuff, and I will get to that. I think some of the decorative stuff like this costs resources, but a lot of the stuff is just beautification. And we'll look at that in a second. But for now... Oh, firewood. That's curious. I don't know. I've never done anything with firewood before. So probably good for like the cookhouse, maybe. Oh, the cookhouse needs firewood. Oh, so they're not cooking. You're not cooking anything yet because you need firewood. Pull you out of there. Whoops. We need firewood. Yeah. All right. Logging camp. We can do the logging camp over here. Then they can provide the firewood right to the cookhouse right there. But since we have sawmills going and logging camps going, we're going to need to replace these trees. And that means we need a forester. So the forester we'll put right next to this. I think that makes sense. About like that. Yeah. That needs to be the higher priority to build. And then we'll have the path go out this way. Yeah, we'll just, whatever. It's fine. Okay. We have extra housing now. Beautiful. 15 total colonists. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 15, 18. We should have 3 living spaces. So, okay, so one of them have moved out of here and moved over to here. Good, that's fine. So I can remove one of these tents now. And then these people can now move over into the shanties and occupy this space. Okay? Now we have room for another shanty. So let's get right here and build another shanty like that. Water shortage. Oh, right. Yeah, because we increased our population. We still have some in storage, but we are really low. And honestly, since we increased the population, we probably need another well anyway, which is why, again, I think it's better to build the well over building the storage container. Because disasters like this, you can mitigate them like that. Let's, it says efficiency is 65%. Yeah, we need better efficiency out of this. 78, 75, 63. Can we get at least in the 90s somewhere? Oh, wait, I saw something that was 51. Wow. 70, 85, 90, 90% here, 93, 95, 98. So this is 100 here. All right, well, I mean, it's kind of far out, you know. I don't really want to go that far out there, but the efficiency is nice. So it'll make a lot more water. 11 water here. How much is it at 100%? 15 water, okay. Well, we'll bring it in here as close as we can. This will be 87%. Yeah, we'll have to build it here. There, and that's gonna be high priority. And then probably gonna look at getting this road to cut through here, if possible. We have some nuclear waste in the way there, but if we just build it there for now, when we move the waste, everything will be fine. And then I think we're gonna go one down and then over to connect to this road. Okay. How much longer is this heat wave lasting? My goodness. It's like the never-ending heat wave. We're gonna lose our storage here in a second. Colonists found something. Oh, did you now? We have lots of resources. Hopefully enough tools or clothes or whatever they found. There's a mysterious wagon outside. Okay. One of the colonists rushes towards you. He says that someone spotted an abandoned wagon not too far from here. It's covered with a tarp, so they couldn't tell what's inside. There are footprints around it, but no one could tell where they lead. The colonists want to go search the wagon in case there's something valuable in it. Okay. Well, I will give you the tools to do so. Small group of colonists ventures out. It doesn't take much time for them to return. They found plenty of supplies, as well as 2 dead bodies. Looks like sickness caught both of them, and they weren't strong enough to go on any longer. We get +7 tools, so we're +5 tools on that. That's great. Plus another 11 fabrics. So, like, having the resources to give them, super good idea. And, like, instead of sending them out there, like, you guys can do it. Let's get the research. And for you, let's get, let's search. See if we find anything interesting there. Oh my god, more tools. 10 more tools. Beautiful. Beautiful. What do we need a tool maker for? We got plenty of tools. We don't need no stinking tool makers. We still kind of do, actually. Let's build the tool maker. Let's get tool shop over here. We don't want to interrupt the farms. Although, I don't think there's really a whole lot of room for more farms. I guess if we tilt them on the side, there would be. If we go this way, there is. Yeah. We could go like this and this. Still fertile land. We still want to use the fertile land as best we can. I mean, there doesn't seem to be a whole lot of shortage of that. There's a lot of places like this where it's pretty desolate. You can't grow here. It'd be nice to get another fishing hut up, but it's so far away. Like, we just didn't RNG any water really close to us, unfortunately. Which is the opposite to how our Twitch colony was. Our Twitch colony, when we started this initially on version 1.0 with Twitch, we actually spawned with a water hole like right here, a big old pond right here next to us. And then there was another one over on this side. We had like 4 fishing huts going. It was nice. We didn't really need a lot for farms. Getting a trapper wouldn't be such a bad idea. But we've got a good surplus of food right now. We are consuming, of course, much more than we're producing. That changes as soon as the heat wave goes away. Then we can start growing on 4 farms, and then we're producing enough. You just have to survive on the stocks long enough for this to grow. And with lumber going down, with logging going down, move the work area to here. This needs to get built now. It's being built right now. Good. With the logging camp going down, though. Good. Heat wave is over. Let's work these fields. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Now we're short workers, so we're going to stand by on you two. We don't need any more wood. We're good on planks. We'll have the one logger doing this, and then we also have a forester about to kick in. You guys, I need you to plant crops. Go, go, go. Plant, plant, plant. Let's go 1 on the fisher for now, 2. Get an extra carrier in here because we have to be able to carry stuff. And forester needs to forest trees in this area, which is where we're cutting them down. Okay. Actually, let's have you grow trees like all in this whole area right here. And then sawmill will stand by, actually. All right, planting the crops. Whole new thing happening here now. Shanty needs built too. We don't have a housing shortage though. We have capacity for 1 more. And when this shanty gets built, we have expansion room. Oscar is now an adult. Speaking of expansion. Specialist is ready for action. All right, so both specialists are tied. They're acting at the same time now, and I like it much better that way. You can have one act and then have the other one go and have their schedules staggered, but I find that I don't like going to the map over and over and over again. I'd rather have all their moves play out at the same time. That's just my own thing, but you can have them staggered if you want to. I don't really need the tools yet, so let's keep exploring. Okay, there's a fight there. Good. And then I'm going to have you explore here. And my voice is starting to go. I'm probably only going to be able to record 2 episodes today. I wanted to kick out 3 in this recording session, so we'll see what happens. My voice is not liking me none too much, if you know what I mean. There's actually a bunch of stuff right here sitting by. We need this stuff carried into the warehouses, and yeah, well just finished. So we have a good surplus of water now. And that means our storage can fill up. We might build another storage, but not necessary yet. Okay, this is all growing, planting, and planting. So this stuff is growing already. Let's go ahead and pull you off of that. And as soon as the stuff starts to grow, we can pull you off of that too. I believe that's okay. I'll have to check that because I think these things can have like infestations and stuff happen. And the people who are tending those fields, I don't know if that actually affects yield or not. That's the thing. But I'd rather have the carriers right now. We have 6 carriers. And I also, yeah, okay, we have planks. Wait, do we have... It says working normally. Let's double up on the logging camp right now. Because I really want people starting to work at the cookhouse. Yeah. Here we go. Okay. So we've got the other shanties done now. We have expansion room. Good. Always got to check the gate, see if there's anybody there. It should pop up over here, but it's one of those not necessarily things. Okay, they're both synchronized. Now, what does it mean when this is a red zone?
What do you want?
I don't know what that means, but I feel like it means danger. Let's, we'll have you scan these areas. We'll have you come out this way, because there's more map this direction, and I guess there might be more map that way. I don't know. There's a lot of map. More tools. I feel like it's just jackpot right now. So, does this mean like they're going to do increased damage against me or something? You know, I don't know. I also don't know what's in this camp. It looks like just a bandit camp. And again, they're not going to win the fight because they're all super weak right now in the early stages of this. Let's get the tools this turn. We can bring them back in case we need them. Because as we expand more people, we need more tools. Because everyday items for digging, cutting, and so on, colonists without tools works at a considerably slower pace. So for every colonist you have, you want tools. And they keep consuming them too, so you want to keep doing that. Someone's at the gate. A hooded figure wants to talk to you. A hooded figure, eh? Lone wanderer. A man approaches the gate, dressed in a beaten old trench coat and burying his face inside a large hood. He remains tight-lipped about his exact origins or motives, but offers to join the colony and help out working as a scientist. He's constantly looking over his shoulder while talking and seems overall nervous. So we had some theories about this guy on Twitch because I've seen the Lone Wanderer thing before. I don't know if this is RNG based, like we're going to have, you know, sometimes it works out well, sometimes it doesn't. I don't know how that is. On Twitch, though, this was a good thing. He was like, oh, really? You guys are just going to let me in? And he acted surprised, and it seemed like an okay thing. And I don't know if, like, over time this becomes a bad thing or not, but working as a scientist sounds cool. Is he going to, like, generate science for us over time? I don't know. But I'm going to let him in because that's what we did on Twitch. And if it does go bad, I still want to see the other result because I'm just curious. So, okay, so as soon as you open the gate, the Wanderer bolts towards the closest pile of food. He tucks some in his trench coat pockets and rather nimbly slides between the closing gate doors before the flabbergasted guards can react. With astounding pace, the hooded figure vanishes into the wilds. Okay, so... oh, debug failsafe. That's interesting. Skip event result, huh? Debug failsafe. Okay, so we lost 4 fish, so not a good thing this time. So there is some RNG to that, I guess. There is some random results, but I will accept the results because I don't need to debug that. So we lost 4 fish. The guy's just hungry. Whatever. Is the cookhouse working? Ooh. Indeed it is. And now I want to see meals. I want to see full-on meals in here. It's going to make it makes 10 meals out of 5 ingredients. It doubles our food. Which is awesome. Look at it. It just went from 116 to 126 right away. And we can see veggie meals, 10. So we're going to start turning our vegetables into meals. All good things, my friends. All good things. Now, that means we also have to keep up on the production of the resources for this, too. Because right now, we have 19 corn and 36 potatoes. We will be able to, I think, maintain that into this harvest. Because the colonists should, I think, start eating meals and not the raw resources, hopefully. Now, we have science points, 115. Take a look at what else we can get with that. I might go and wait until we can get advanced farming. Takes farming to the next level. Medium and large fields afford bigger harvests, feeding even the largest of colonies. Placing them on fertile soil grants the extra production bonus. We get medium and large fields. I think I would like that, honestly. I can replace the 4 small fields I have with 1 bigger one. Alternative proteins, we get insect farm, gross. And protected crops. We finally get a greenhouse, and this will protect our crops during nuclear fallouts. And that's where I eventually want to get to. But is there something that's better for us right now, I wonder? Energy production, maybe? I don't know if that's necessary right now. What does education give me? Schools is more important than it has ever been. Educated children gain a permanent production bonus once they start working. Okay, that's cool. Creativity and innovation start small. New improvised decorations help to make the colony a much nicer place to live in. You know what? I think I'll save it for education. It's kind of an investment in the future. It doesn't really pay anything now, but every time we have kids, they'll be more productive when they become an adult. I like that. So yeah, we'll do that. We have 4 children in the camp right now, so we don't have a whole lot of kids, but I can save these. I can bank these science points up. I think that's a good idea. We have a lot of tools. Like we need to make tools, but we have a lot of tools that we're gonna be bringing back to camp too. Berries are depleted. Only 1 source of berries left, or we move the work area to cover these 3, and then they can go get those berries. All right, so what's next on the agenda? Well, probably tool making. Because I don't think I did that yet, did I? I thought I did. Oh, I think I was gonna place it. And then I was talking about the farms and stuff, but... Yeah, that's fine. I think the large field's gonna go right here. If it'll fit. If it doesn't fit, we'll move the road, but... I hope it fits. I really do. I wonder also, do the farms take water? I don't know that one either. Specialists are ready to go, so let's go. Let's have you search this area, and then you can come back to camp after that. And we get... Okay, so this is a triple danger. Very, very dangerous. There's a lot of metal. It looks like a plane crash. That's interesting. We'll get you to search this area first, then we'll bring the tools and bring it back. Okay, there's clothes here. That would be valuable for you. 26 clothes. Yeah, we're going there for sure. We're going there for sure. I need the tool maker, though. I was going to do it, and then we got to talking about farms, and I never did it. So I can actually put this right here. Why don't I... Yeah, let's do that. Let's take... Because this is going to stay. We're just going to move the work area later. And actually, we could just do this if we want to, but I want them really focusing on this one for now. But if I remove this road... let's just go all the way back. If I go like this, does it make sense to put this here? I'm gonna have to move this road actually, which I don't want to do. So I have to move this back anyway. Whatever, let's do it. No big deal. Replace that road, move it back. And we'll just have this be like a square, like that. All right, I'm gonna call this video here. I think it's gone on long enough. I'm gonna try to condense episodes to be like half an hour long. If we go to 40 minutes sometimes, then fine. But let me know what you think. Again, your engagement with the videos helps them grow, helps them stand out, helps them show up in search results so that people can meet me. I want to meet you, so give me a comment down below too. It'd be really good to chat with you. I'm gonna try my best to like reply to every comment on videos. We'll see how that goes. Take care, everybody. I'll see you next time. It's been a lot of fun. Bye-bye.